Consider me pacified. This was good, but too much filler in the beginning. Yeah, it's good. It's just not great. Someone said, okay, Why does it sound like one of those I have black friends, I'm not racist kind of thing? I'm absolutely done. Drake! I officially know that I'm not okay. Because it is 3:19 in the morning. 3:20 a.m. And I was sleeping, woke up around 2:45. And my brain just goes, there's a secret society. Oh, yes, it's true. And then I just think, okay, that's weird. And then my body goes, loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. And I'm just like, I'm seriously losing my mind. Like, I need to go. Like, I'm going back to sleep. And my brain is like, no, you kind of need to pee right now. And I was like, I mean, I guess I could pee right now. But I could wait until the morning. And then right after I had that thought, my eyes sprung open. Because the other day, when I needed to pee, that is when Kendrick dropped. So I go, all right, I really don't want to get up right now. Like, I'm warm. So I just check my phone, see this text message. Literally 15 minutes prior was when she sent this text. I was like, all right. But I was calm. It wasn't the same, like, where I was running up and down and like, oh my God, Kendrick did it. I was calm. I was like, all right, let me get my juice, which I do have. Let's get this started. So, Drake. Just like I said in Kendrick's, this needs to be phenomenal. This needs to be diabolical. This needs to be amazing. Point blank freaking period, okay? It has to be. It must. It must. Now, when it comes to the allegations, if that is going to be addressed, I think that is one of the main things that a lot of us are wanting to know. So we will have to see. But I will say this. 44 minutes ago, actually, let's refresh it. Let's be nice. Let's refresh it. 1 hour ago. Jesus. 1 hour ago, and it is at 54K views. I get it. Cinco de Mayo, over here we got bank holiday. People are out. People are doing things. People are having sex, most likely. All kinds of stuff. But that is extremely interesting to me. Extremely. 54K views. It might as well be 54 freaking views. I don't know why. It's just, it's feeling weird to me. It's feeling off. Anyway, 5 minutes and 26 seconds. I will stop talking. Let me just, okay. Oh, did you hear that crack? Child. All right, let's do this. Come on, Drake. This has to be everything. Like, Ooh, I'm already liking the beat. I'm already liking the beat. I'm already liking the beat. First comment. Kendrick gonna drop before I'm done listening. Wow. See, now Kendrick has now set a standard. Let me turn this volume up. Goodness gracious. All right. I think I'm ready. See the calmness, like I'm chilling. I ain't rushing to play it. Actually, my apologies, Drake. My apologies, Drake. Dang. Didn't even care to freaking put the lyrics up. Damn. Oh my God. Things are changing. Things are changing. I always put the lyrics up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Drake. That was rude of me. That was rude. Literally not even caring. Like, days. Okay. All right. All right, lyrics are up. I'm really not trying to be malicious. I'm seriously not. All right, so Dave Free 22 weeks ago, likes by Arthur. Interesting. Nice.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. Ooh. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? Okay. 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connect, stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your...
Ooh, Montreal. For those tapped into the foodie beauty world. Shout out. We gotta back it up a little bit. Okay, Canada.
Montreal connect, stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11.
So I guess that part is true. Then again, is it? Then again, is it? It's so past surgical. I am in the freaking coffin, okay? Split open.
You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration.
Oh, okay, all right, Drake. Regardless of the side you're on. Good rebuttal. Now, the sex offenders, is that also a part of the information that was fed, or are we going to look back at this like 10 years, 5 years later, and you're going to be doing some P. Diddy stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master.
I don't know about bringing up inflation in this economy right now, Drake. People are struggling.
Picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
You know, in the comments, not my comments, of course, but in the Shaderoom comments, people were like, I'm gonna ride with Drake till the walls fall off, and don't y'all switch up once he's back, and da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, I commented on one woman that was like, why are you guys acting like you haven't been bumping Drake? Like, I'm sure I can go to your Instagram and scroll down and see you, you know, doing one dance or whatever. And I was like, you're not wrong. Like, please don't think that that's what this is. Ultimately, Drake is one of the GOATs. We can't, I keep saying this, we can't ignore that. We cannot get delusional. However, I don't necessarily believe he's a better lyricist than Kendrick. Yes, he's a rapper, good rapper, entertainer, actor, and knows how to do that well. But again, it's a different caliber. It's not the same palette. It's not the same restaurant. It's not the same color. I will continue to say that.
You bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why is it Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale?
Ooh, okay, I did see that. Somebody was like, Whitney unfollowed Kendrick. Something I absolutely did not check because I don't know nothing about that. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a clue. So y'all gonna have to tell me, inform me, because I'm not doing all that investigation. But that's interesting. Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Again though, 54,000 views in an hour. Number 12 trending on music. I don't know. Like, tell me how you guys feel so far. We're literally only 1 minute 21 seconds in. So let's continue.
Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's
Hold up a second. Wait a second. That's the one where you said you got molested. Is he talking about Kendrick? Alright, Let's back it up. Let's back it up.
Yeah, so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never know affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never.
Why you bring Mariah Carey into this? Oh. Touch My Body. Wow. And that's really interesting because that just plays on trauma, right? Especially sexual trauma and the obsession with masturbation. I mean, it can get into so many different layers, really, just depending on what happened. Again, this is if Drake is saying this about Kendrick. Either way, let me know your thoughts. Cause my golly.
Second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
Ooh. 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 And that just makes me think of, I took a sexual psychology course. At least there was a chapter in it that basically that it was about offenders. So that whole course was more so aligned to people who have done absolutely ridiculous, crazy things, such as like the Jeffrey Dahmers, right? And that's an interesting. We gotta back it up. Hold up. My brain is getting a little scrambled here. Hold up. It's early.
What is the angle that you really mess with? Just for clarity, I feel I never been with no one underage, but now I understand what is the angle that you really mess with.
Yeah, so what he's saying is like, I've never done that, but you are so obsessed with just that piece, which now I understand because you were the one that was. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes. Okay. It's getting darker and darker every second, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts on that. Is that true? Is that factual? Let me know. Because I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Anyways, let me shut up.
My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand what is the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clip.
I don't know about that line, Drake. I don't know about that bar, because technically we could say that about P. Diddy right now, right? We could definitely say that. Not to say, actually, I mean, I guess P. Diddy is not arrested right now. And then Suge said that him being raided wasn't even about it. Like, it wasn't about, we got to take P. Diddy down. It was about protecting powerful men that were subjected to that blackmail and that not coming out, which a lot of people can say, like, no, like, the police, the government. But think about some of the movies and the shows that you see that are just intertwined. Like, it makes me think of Succession. Like, there again, and that's probably why when I was like laying in bed, my brain just, it's a secret society. Oh yes, it's true. And I just thought in my head, like, why is that popping in my mind right now? For what reason? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, if you've seen Succession, you know how gritty it can get.
Young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you won't see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mention it A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it.
You didn't like that A minor. I know you didn't like that. Listen, Okay, Drake is not a name that is gonna be on the sex offender list. Okay, so what can we clarify that? Was that falsified information that Kendrick ran with, or is that something that is true and yeah, your name's not on it, but people around you, their name is definitely on it. I really would love some clarification on that. If anybody has it, I'm here listening, note and pad, taking notes. You let me know. Also, you mentioned the A minor, but gotta be sharp. I like that, especially as somebody that was in choir. I like that a lot. Can we get a do re mi? Let me shut up.
In A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat.
You thought you left D flat. E major. Oh, that is so funny. You guys are funny.
D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screen.
Oh, and there goes the Rick Ross. Right, because Rick. The fact that you even still talking is crazy. Like, sir, your plane crashed and you were sitting there having the audacity to even speak about Drake, talking about fighter jets. I was like, Rick, dog, I think you're worried about the wrong thing. Like, that's life and death right there. I mean, maybe just depend. I mean, maybe not to some people, but for me, I was like, sir, I need to get your priorities straight, okay? But let's read that again. I slit your throat with a razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. Yo, that is absolutely hilarious.
Go with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker.
And that is true. And we have said that. And not to say peacemaker, though. I don't know if peacemaker is the word I would have used. I think it's just more so like, what did we say? Somebody, I can't even think right now, but Drake knows how to stay consistent, make hits, collaborate, what some people will call being a culture vulture. But Kendrick is like a lyricist, like on a different level. Not to say Drake couldn't ever hit that level, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. And I don't know if this would keep Kendrick Lamar consistent, because I did see a comment where people were like, people hopping on Kendrick Lamar like they the last thing. What did they say? They're like, people are hopping on Kendrick Lamar like you guys are acting like y'all weren't listening to DNA and Humble and Loyalty, like you guys haven't been listening to him for forever. And then somebody commented and was like, yeah, but I'm still listening to his old stuff, like da 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 da. And they're like, yeah, well, Drake stays consistent. And I was just like, valid. I will take that as a critique, because honestly, I'm not a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. I cannot say that there's more Kendrick Lamar stuff on my playlist than Drake. I can't say that. However, it's a different feel when I'm listening to Kendrick opposed to Drake. It's just different, and we must respect that as well. Now, this only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I don't know, because that whole situation was pretty sketchy.
Kiki, are you riding? Are you 14?
In one of his new songs. Drake and Millie have been friends for years and have also received a lot of criticism. There were interviews where Millie was talking about their friendship when she was like 14 and Drake was in his 30s.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. We just texted each other the other day and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
You and Drake?
People are like, why is he texting her? But in one of Drake's new songs, Another Late Night, he goes, weirdos in my comments talking about Millie Bobby. He goes, look, bring them jokes up to the game, we really get to flocking, or send your finger to your mama in some FedEx boxes. Open that shit up, it's jaw-dropping. Millie has also posted in the past defending their friendship.
Speaking as a 33-year-old man, I'm close to Drake in age.
How old is he?
31.
Okay.
Now, what purpose, what value would you get out of texting a 14-year-old girl? I'm not really sure.
Not much.
I'm not really sure. I can't say. But then when she goes on to describe their relationship, I not only raise one eyebrow, I raise both of my eyebrows. And now we text each other all the time and we love each other, and I'm just like, whoa.
And he's giving her advice on like boys and dating.
Yeah. and he's just got to be at home being like, God, no. All I'm saying is, Drake, be careful because...
He's not my crush.
Okay.
Let me get that straight. He's like a brother. He's a brother.
A good night's sleep, you can't beat that.
No, I truly love.
We should sleep.
Oh no.
I feel like your big brother. I apologize.
No, it's all good. Oh, jeez, now I think I'm turning red.
I feel like your big brother. Anyway, so no, I shouldn't say that because
it's the dress.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Had I worn pants and a shirt, none of this would happen.
I didn't know this was going to happen.
He's like a brother. He's a brother. I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too, and honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, oh my goodness. And my dad, honestly, he was on T-Mobile, he was on the phone to T-Mobile trying to get us Wi-Fi for Australia. He was like, I don't know who Drake is. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared, I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. Hotline Bling is one of my favorites.
The part where she goes, we met for dinner, and then we kept meeting for dinner.
Not to say that you were doing anything, but I don't know. It was just a pretty sketchy situation. But, okay, Drake.
Bobby Browns, I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they...
Oh, stop. Saw that one too. I did see that one. Apparently Kendrick is coming for Drake about all this pedo stuff, I bet he was the one trying to get R. Kelly's music to stay streaming, to stay on the platform. He. Interesting. And then buying views and comments? Is that true too? Is that factual? You guys.
If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounded like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn to clout chaser instead of doing hard labor.
Sounded like you selling commissary. Okay, I'm glad that you have reworked that, because the you freed the slaves thing was definitely not, that was not hitting for us. That was not hitting for us. So I see how clearly you have listened and realized, oh right, I'm gonna have to say that in a different way. Yeah, you idiot.
Soon, no wonder you turn to clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit.
I'm sorry. When I see you, that's my song. All right, shout out Fantasia, okay?
Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
I can't. I'm sorry. Not to say he couldn't or wouldn't, but it's just hilarious because I'm just thinking about P. Diddy slapping him, getting pissed on. It's too many things. So when I hear that, it's and when I see you, and when I hit you back, it's a lot. This is gonna be a lot safer. Yeah, probably Drake. I'm sorry, but also I get it. You're playing on the fact that Kendrick is a, wife beater, girlfriend beater, violent, aggressive, hits people. I get it. Okay. All right. Is there anything he hasn't addressed yet? The people in his circle that are sex offenders. Again, is that still factual, or is it fake? Is it fake news? I don't know. You guys tell me. But anyways, outro. So let me shut up.
that shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work done. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but...
He said, not only am I going to talk, I'm going to talk and I'm going to rap without rapping. I'm just going to rhyme with my words as I'm speaking. Oh my God. But this part right here, I'm good to get out, get the pen. It's good to get out, get the pen working. Immediately, all I think about is like all those skits with the with the ghostwriters and the Drake 1 2 3 4 7. Bye.
I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit, but...
Okay.
You know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you.
And that is another angle, absolutely. I saw plenty of comments like that of people that were like, oh my gosh, like now I don't have to keep replaying DNA, like, or I don't have to keep replaying my favorite old albums. Like, this is great. Like, Kendrick's been gone for 5 years and he's dropping these bombs and these nukes, and I'm just so happy. And like, I have seen a lot of that as well. Not even gonna lie. Interesting.
Raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you. Bring you back to the game, like, you know. Just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Alright, Drake. The Heart Part 6. So liposuction, stuff about Adonis, his family, didn't touch that. BBL, Drizzy, like, he didn't touch anything that I guess some people would have wanted him to touch. Anyways, any freaking way. So let's read some comments and get the heck out of here. It is freaking late. What am I rating this? Before we look at some comments? I'm gonna give it an 8. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I just wish that the beat was like, I mean, the beat wasn't horrible, but I wasn't like necessarily feeling it. Okay, so this beef will be generational. Yeah. Drake, the type of guy to ask his opponent for proof in the diss and then spill even more accusations that also have no proof. That's true. Drake is spitting bricks, man. This wasn't even a diss. It was just him trying to defend himself. I can actually agree with that. I think I'm more so rating it on just like wordplay, flow, rebuttals. Who else want to bet that Kendrick is about to drop a response within an hour? Yeah, if Kendrick drops, that's going to be nuts. Let me go to the newest. Ish is ass, Drake. Kendrick shifted on you. AKA shitted. This week, getting defensive as fuck. Ooh, on a track. Someone said, okay, ... Why does this sound like one of those I have black friends, I'm not racist kind of thing? I'm absolutely done. That is hilarious. This was good, but too much filler in the beginning. Yeah, it's good. It's just not great. Someone said Drake won. Yes, I'm dead. Someone said just stop, Drake. It's over. Weak response. He explained himself the whole record. Consider me pacified. And we're ending it there. And we are ending it there. Hilarious. Let me know your thoughts down below. This was interesting. Do you think Kendrick Lamar is going to say anything within the next hour or so? If so, that'd be hilarious. If not, also hilarious. Anyways, love you all so much. If you made it all the way to the end, I'd like to thank you for chilling, listening to this with me. And I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Somebody said your ghostwriter's stressing right now. Goodbye. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye. I cannot. This is dead.